Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle, or rather tangulation, Crazy Xander from Zentangle. Now, let me give a quick explanation before we get started. If you are following Inktober Tangles 2024, today's tangle is Xander. But when in the booklet from CZT, Stephanie Jennifer, which is she does a really nice job of putting together all of these tangles and links and everything. And so the picture, the first picture I saw is Crazy Xander, but it takes you to regular Xander, because I don't know that anyone has developed step outs for it. This is something that we did during Zen Again, which is a CZT. I like to call it, it's kind of like master classes, a reunion, extra fun stuff. And I created step outs for it because I wanted to teach it in a class, and I did. So I have those. Those are in the description section. Yeah, so you won't find anything else there. It'll just be my step outs. And last thing about our Inktober tangles, I've mentioned it. If you're following daily, I've mentioned that Allie and I have come up with a list, actually a couple lists that we combined of great things that we could add in as a prompt, because the idea of Inktober is to improve your drawing skills. He called it his inking skills. And so, and in reading through his information, some things were maybe not so direct, and I thought, well, this would be great. So we'll take some of the tangle enhancers, some other great ideas, bijouisms, which I shared one not too long ago, and so anyway, so today's, I thought, because I had put on the list, go rogue, because we have fun with that in our classes, and why not? And so this is a way to do it. If you're uncomfortable, like me, in just doing things off the cuff, maybe this will help. Okay? In the description section, you will find a link to regular Xander, and like I said, we've done it here before, so I will put that link in there so that we experience that first, and then come back and do Crazy Xander, and maybe maybe it prompts you in another way to go rogue and do something a little bit different. And I encourage you to just explore that and see where it takes you. Okay, so in Xander, both are start off with a series of pairs of C-shaped curve lines. In Crazy Xander, we're going to go crazy, and we're going to not put them in a line as in regular Xander. Okay, so every time I do this, it's a stretch, so I'm stretching myself. Okay, so there's one pair. And okay, I'm going to go a little bit wilder than I did in my step out. Okay, maybe. I don't have much room to go too wild. Okay, and let's just put a pair here. Okay, that's it. All right, because that's all that's going to fit. Now, in normal Xander, we would put straight lines with some dots for sparkle in there, but not this one. This one, in between, and I'm just going to do these two here because I'm going to do something different on the ends. I'm just going to put like a little opening, a little diamond. And because these are going to be all, different angles and whatnot, don't worry about anything. I'm kind of putting it center-ish. All right. Then we're going to aura each side like so, and kind of sort of working down these lines like that. Do they have to be even? No. Should they be, yeah, a separate distance here? No. Can they kind of run into each other? Yes. And no, and you don't have to go to the end, because I have a little something for that as well. So this is really like the Xander has busted open, or if you the way I picture it, it's like a like wrapped fibers or something, and this would be like if you smushed it and it opened in these couple places. All right, then, so if you have some room here, I don't know, this is one of those where we can certainly play with it. I like to do little, it's almost like a little half of one of these. So I'm going to come out from here and go like that. It's really, it's kind of like two, just two lines. Whoops. And, it's like we're coming in a little ways from this corner, and then a little ways. And as you see, it doesn't matter how far. And we're going to put those on both ends. And if you don't have any room left from those original C shapes, it's okay. Just as you see, I'm coming right from that last line and coming out like that. And here I'm using it to fill in the space like that. So we kind of get right to the end. So it's kind of like the filler to get to the end there. You know what this is like? On some tangles, here, just because I have it handy, this was IDA's, and we put these, kind of like half flux shapes, and we'll do that a lot in different things. Usually it's curved, right? This time it's pointy, but it's kind of similar idea. That just dawned on me. All right, like that. And like I said, it doesn't matter how many you have going on the side. Don't worry about that. I mean, one of the secrets of going rogue would be, don't think about that kind of thing, or just think, well, what can I do a little bit different? This is me talking about secrets of going rogue. Yeah, like I go rogue. This is my interpretation of going rogue. All right, next. We're going to put some little orbs. I mean, you could leave this empty. You could do whatever you want in there. And going rogue would mean you could do anything else that you might want to do, that whatever strikes you. And what's neat about this is, because we've gone outside, right? We've taken these, for the most part, outside of the lines. It just looks like it's cinched. And actually, let's fill in those little gaps. Like so. Like that. Oh, and then I have this last one here. Something going on. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I'm right around the corner from a fire station, although that doesn't sound like a fire truck. But kind of on a main street, so we always get all kinds of commotion. All right, here, I'm just going to put a little, there we go. A little orb kind of tucked. All right, so there we go. Now, you could just stop here. You could have this extend however you want it, right? You could just leave it like that. Or if you want to, and I didn't really, on my version of the step outs, I didn't really explain how to do this part, but no worries. This one, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start with a line and another line and another line like this. These are going the other way. I'm not really worrying about anything. But yet it looks like as if I lined things up. I love it when that happens. Add some wispies up here. There we go. Okay, same thing on the other side is what I'm going to do. And I just putting a line to get it started, and then working my way, kind of adding that curve as you can see, and then this one starting to work it the other way. Get those going off the page. This one is wider at the bottom. Well, okay, it's a looser knot there. We just don't worry about it. You just do. And that in and of itself, I know for me, could be a step in, okay, I'm going to go rogue here. I'm going to just do something else. That's all good. All right, now, in this gap, you could also put anything that you want. We're going to, though, put in Knightsbridge. And I'm going to do it. We're going to put in a little teeny grid. I'm going on the diagonal. And then for Knightsbridge, we just fill in every little bit here. You could put anything you want in the center of it. You could put some flux in there. If you have a favorite, something else, you could just fill it in solid. It doesn't matter. Could put, just, you could put like straight lines in there even. And maybe like a light touch or something. So that way it looks different than the rest. And that could be fun. All right, and then the same thing here. And this part of me is like, well, I should do it straight across. And then it's like, well, maybe not. Maybe let's do it because I normally would do it straight across. Let's not do it straight across on purpose. And if that's maybe a way that if you're, again, like me, and going rogue is not necessarily a thing, because it's like, no, I like to do it the way, it's supposed to be done. Or the way they say, maybe that's a way. Just, I'm not going to do what I'm going to put it on the slant. There we go. Baby steps. And at the same time, you don't have to. You get to, it's fine if you don't want to. You get to do whatever you want. All right. Now, that is pretty much it. Honestly, a lot of it is decoration. The Xander we have, if these were all straight lines and stuff, then that would be Xander. But here we go. All right. Let us do some shading. And I'm also going to put a link in the comments. Well, it's on my link tree, but I will highlight it in the comments. Because as my good friend CZT Alyssa Herget has put out a book called Tangle Explorations, and she kind of addresses this kind of going rogue. She doesn't call it going rogue, but I want to put a special link in the comment section, so if you are interested, pick that up. It's fantastic. All right, now for shading, here's just some thoughts. Of course, you can do it however. First thing is, first thing is inside this, because this is inside something, right? So let's just make that look like it's inside. And you know what? If you end up with only a little bit, oh, look at how neat that looks. Ha! I love it. If you only end up with this little teeny bit of original tile color, it's okay. You can see. It's like, oh, that's just amazing. It's so worth it. Okay, then, natural places where things gather, and this is kind of supposed to be gathered, but you know what? The shading will help it. So I'm kind of going on either side, of those bands. I mean, shading is such the magic. I mean, just look at it just start to transform already and take shape. That is so cool. Okay, then another idea could be, and I'm going to just, let's just do this one. So I'll put a little graphite right along that, those kind of connecting the corners. All right, I'm doing just that one. Look at the difference. Oh my gosh, I should have done this one for the oh, well, no, I did do shading and it was a different prompt. But what I did, I think, was much more fitting. So just, yeah, connecting those corners. And I'm bringing down the graphite just a tad because I want to have natural tile color right there. Now you could explore further if you, if you want to use some darker graphite. That's something that you could do if you want. Then also, you know what, where these things gather too. Let's just put a little bit. It'll help this one down here, that's for sure. And just spread it out a little bit. Like that. It's just amazing. Now, of course, if you want to do a little something in these, let's see, let's do a little, oh, like that. I'm just kind of doing half because mine are rather small. I'm trying to do just half. I usually like to do like a little C shape, but these are just way too small. But a little something gives it. Oh, you know what though? No, I'm going to do it with the pencil. I could still do the C shapes. I'm just going to do it with pencil that's maybe sharpened. All right, got it. Sometimes it's good to have a little mechanical pencil handy. I mean, I could have used the pen, but sometimes just using the pencil, because of the, it's graphite, so it's a little lighter. It gives a little swoosh marks. And look at this cool pencil. If you have a Dollar Tree near you. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. And I'm not going to smudge it out anymore. That is that. Well, okay, wait. I'm going to smudge that just a little bit more. Neat. Neat, neat. All right. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this. And if you have, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. Would also love it if you clicked on the like button. That's usually what I say first. I got myself all out of order. This needed to be darker. It caught my eye as I was saying that. But yeah, please click like. If you liked it enough to see more, click to subscribe. Oh, that helped a lot. As I mentioned in the description section, this time I'm gonna have some, like I said, extra surprises in the description section for you. So do please check that out. And yeah, that will be besides. So I'll have the links to the step out. Then below that, yeah, I'll put the couple surprise things that I want to put in there. And then last but not least is my link tree. And there is basically all kinds of ways to connect with me if you wish, resources, things like that. And, oh yeah, what do I want to highlight? I had mentioned that I had done this for a class. If you are interested in classes, I do teach twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays, always free. It's called Tangle Time. Come and join us. We wouldn't do it. We probably wouldn't do a tangle. Well, I don't know. We might at some point, but we take a tangle or two and just play with it and have fun. On Tuesdays are generally classes that have a fee, or the first Tuesday is a club member exclusive, and then the third Tuesday, that's another free one. It's called Tough Tangle Tuesday. This one I might put on. I might have put on a Tough Tangle Tuesday, maybe, just because there's so many steps to it. And but yeah, come and join us, have fun, and oh, and then also if you'd like to enjoy our Tangle Addicts community, we're on Facebook and we have a private group, and so come and join us there. The link is on my link tree, and there are 4 questions that you have to answer in order to gain entry, and that's it. That's the other thing that I always like to highlight. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.